we have some very special guests in studio, Dan Sterkel and Terri Crain, representing the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce. Dan, so some big things the last week for you, though.
Oh, yeah.
You've had you pull that mic nice and close to you.
How's that?
Yeah, that's much
There we
better.
go.
There we go.
All right.
Now we can hear you. Okay, so you've had a pretty big week.
I did.
You got Hombre de Año, as I call it, the Man of the Year nomination.
Nomination, yeah.
Yeah, and you're also the KHTS Unsung Hero.
I know, but
Yeah.
I sing a lot, so I'm not sure I got the unsung hero.
Oh.
I sing all the time.
The art of karaoke. So I have to ask you, what's your go-to karaoke song then?
Well, not really karaoke as in that kind of singing.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I sing my praises.
Okay, gotcha.
Unsung hero, you
I
know
see
what I
what
mean?
you're
It's
saying.
usually for people in the dark. I'm pretty well lit.
You're most proud.
I'm pretty bright. Not intellectually. But
You are most proud about how humble you are. Though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the thing.
very,
I
very
think
much, yes.
You are the first one to
That's
tell.
my first thing. I'm a very humble person.
Yeah, and you'll
With a
tell
big ego.
and you'll tell everybody about. how
Everybody
humble
will
you are.
know,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But we're here to talk about a special event happening. I spoke to Terri earlier in the week, but we have the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce. Easy for me to say. They're doing a tribute to Shane Vereen, and this is a pretty cool event, right? You're a big football guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always involved in high school football.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love high school football.
And so I know you're a Saugus guy.
Yep.
So it hurts a little bit.
Yes.
To go praise a Valencia Viking.
Well, and I'm a Raider fan, so it's even worse to praise a Patriots
There's
fan.
so few of us left.
Yes, but he wasn't there during the tuck rule, so
we don't.
Green's okay.
Okay, just so you know, to me as also a Raiders fan,
Yes.
saying tuck rule is a swear word. So
Yes.
you better let's relax there.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So. Oh man, I could have a whole show about that, but
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
going to. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But yeah, so Shane Vereen's coming. It's going to be a pretty cool event, and it's good for the high school kids that are going to be the football players out here right now to see a player like this, right?
Oh yeah, because when you're playing high school sports, this is your dream, and have a kid that's so close, to us. I mean, Valencia High School, go on and go on and go on, and now get a Super Bowl ring. That's awesome, because that's you want to see, if you're going to have a dream, you want to see at least somebody complete it, and you want to see it come true for somebody. So now it's no longer a dream; it's a reality.
Yeah, and it's pretty, like you said, it's pretty pretty close to all of the football players out here.
Yeah,
at Santa
absolutely.
Clarita Valley.
Yeah. No, it's big. Having him come out here and having him talk, I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I just noticed you're inviting some high school kids.
Yes, we
I
are.
mean, that's who you should be talking
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Not us old farts.
Yeah, so that's going to be
Our dreams are done.
Yeah, we already have one table sponsored for for Alamany High School.
Okay.
They're bringing 8 or 10 boys out to this event, so that'll be fun. And then I have been in contact with Valencia High School. Of course, they have to come, right?
Yeah, I think they're contractually obligated.
They are
Yeah.
contractually obligated. So we're hoping to get the other schools involved. It would be great if we had some people sponsor some tables for some of these kids to come and enjoy. I get it that it's a school day, but if you have some varsity scholar athletes that could miss a few hours on a Thursday, it'd be a great opportunity for them to meet Shane and hear his story and have a good time.
And how do people sponsor tables or get tickets to this?
scvchamber.com. There's a link on the homepage of our website to the registration page, or you can certainly just call the chamber at 661-702-6977.
Or Terry goes to your dealership and says, "Write me a check." That's the third option.
That's right. That's right.
There you have it.
That was the option I went with. Option 3.
Like, do I have an opportunity for you?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that third one. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So, okay. So, what are we doing today? Well, Dan's done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a good idea. What are we doing today?
We're going to call some people out and say, "Hey, buy a table."
Right.
And then if you don't, that's okay. But you have to go on air and tell everybody that you're not going to buy a table and you're not going to support us.
Good old-fashioned public shaming.
Yeah,
That's what
public
we're all
shaming.
about
Yeah,
here.
Yes.
yeah, we've done this before.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take a break. And who are we calling first?
Well,
are we going to
do you
say
want?
who we're calling
Let's
first?
call Mike Bjorkman
Yeah.
first.
Okay, we can do that. We're going to
Yeah.
take a
Do
quick
that.
break, and hopefully he doesn't ignore our phone call. AM until 20 KHTS. Special guests in studio, we have Dan Sterkel, and we also have Terri Crain representing the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce. And you can find out more information about their upcoming Tribute to Shane Vereen event happening on March 26th at the Valencia Hyatt. Go to scvchamber.com. And Dan, I wanted to ask you. You have been involved with football for quite a long time. Did you play football growing up? What's your background?
Actually, I played baseball at Chatsworth High School.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a
But I worked out
more
with all the
recently a
football players.
powerhouse
Yeah.
baseball team.
Yeah, Chatsworth was always great, especially back then in the 80s, but they've continued to, play great and have great players that have gone on and played in the pros. But, I used to work out with the football players. I didn't like football at all. Along came the Raiders in their first Super Bowl, beating the Eagles, and I've been a Raider fan and a football fan ever since.
Easy.
But
Carl and Jerry are
high
Eagle
school,
fans.
college, never into football at all. Frisbee football a little bit, but other than that, never really got into it. But, come that Super Bowl win, I became a Raider fan, then I became an NFL fan. And
So what happened when you came to the Santa Clarita Valley? Why'd you want to get involved with the?
Well, I've been living here for 20 years, but the owner, Steve Lappin, is huge athletic guy. The guy's in his low to mid 60s, and he still plays baseball. In fact, we just did that baseball clinic for the SC Baseball League out here. We had Reggie Smith, we had Bill Russell.
Oh, that's right.
And Reggie Smith is actually is a hitting coach, and he teaches, my owner, he takes hitting practice from him. He plays on an active baseball league. Again, this guy's in his 60s, and he's good, and he plays fast pitch.
Yeah.
He plays tennis, and he's really good. He plays golf, and unfortunately, he's really good. He's just one of those guys that's very athletic, so he's always been involved in sports. So when we took over in 2010, we wanted to give back to the community, so the biggest place we wanted to give back to is the schools. Because every other year, they cut off sports, they cut off this, they cut off the band, they cut off everything. So, we if we were going to donate, we really want to concentrate on donating to the schools.
And it's important. What do you think about high school athletics? Do you think it's an important part of
absolutely.
of a high schooler's life?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen the difference with my kids that were in sports for a year or two, and then my latest two that were in Saugus track team. For the whole 4 years. I mean, it makes a big difference having something that you're doing for 2-3 hours after school rather than coming home and doing nothing.
Yeah.
So it's huge.
And Terry, were you involved in athletics?
Me personally,
Yeah.
no, but our youngest son plays freshman football, and it's huge for high schoolers, I think, to be involved in sports or some kind of after school extracurricular activity. But I think the sports thing is a great outlet for all of that angst that teenagers have.
Teenagers don't have angst. What are you
Teenagers
talking
have
about?
tons of angst. They're walking angst balls. Pent up frustrations.
Yeah.
And it's good to see with this event. It's good to see, success does come from that.
Right.
And not only from that, but it could be any extracurricular activity too. It really keeps kids out of trouble, which is a big thing.
Yeah. This may be about football, but it's really not about football. It's about finding something you like and love and dedicating it to it that has a purpose other than the outside things that don't. You know what I mean? So whether it be football, baseball, tennis, soccer, whatever it is, find that, love it, do it, and if you can make a career out of it, God bless you.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. This guy, just loving something and making his dream come true.
Yeah.
I agree with Dan, and also having Shane come to talk to kids. They don't necessarily have to be athletes, but just to talk to kids, it makes it tangible to them because this is a local kid that went on to do great things. So it does make it very tangible and very real, rather than these are just my heroes I see on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, and he graduated with a 4.0 grade point average from Valencia High School.
Awesome.
He went to University of California, Berkeley, so he got a college education, and now he's and I don't know, seeing somebody and meeting somebody like that is going to trigger something in these kids say, hey, he can do it, I can do that too.
Sure.
Guys like that won't really talk about his football career as much as you'll probably talk about his education, which is also good.
Yeah, which is extremely important.
You go to Berkeley, you're going to want to talk about your education, not about football.
Yeah, exactly. But again, the Chamber is going to honor Shane Vereen March 26th from 11 to 1 at the Hyatt Regency Valencia. You can get tickets for $50 or you can get $500 for a table, and Shane Vereen will be the keynote speaker. He's going to answer some questions as well, and then also he's going to get a special key to the city.
Yes.
As well.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Mayor Marcia McLean will present him with a key to the city.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are there going to be giant scissors involved? Because I know you're a big giant scissors fan.
I will have my giant scissors with me in
Just
case
in case
they're needed.
Just in case.
In case they're
okay.
needed.
All right.
I need a haircut. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
there you go. Perfect. There you go. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Local news coming up right around the corner and more.